The term hydroponics is a broad category, so here we're going to look at some of the options within the category of hydroponics. Welcome to this DeBacco University video looking at hydroponic options for cannabis production. So first off, the Hydroponic Advantage. Why are so many people looking at hydroponics and why is it so popular? Well, this is because if you dial in the hydroponic system, then the odds are plants will grow faster than if you're using soil, which is part of the reason for its popularity. The reason why this can happen is in hydroponics, the nutrients are directly available to the plant in the water solution. In soil, nutrients often have to be converted before uptake and are bound to particles, reducing the speed of their variability. Other reasons why hydroponics is that there is no soil to need, no media to need in that instance. You can get increased growth rate. You can use less water, if you know the term hydroponics means with water. There can be reduction in weeds to almost zero, nutrient efficiency, and potentially less use of pesticides. Now, reasons against hydroponics, because they're not always, not everyone grows in hydroponics, and there's a reason for that. One of the drawbacks is that of hydroponics is simply the upfront cost. In addition to the grower needs to be sure that all conditions are maximized on a continual basis. So there's a little less room for error. For example, with pH, if the pH of the nutrient solution changes or shifts, which can occur within a single day, this could severely damage the roots and cause stunting of the actual plants. If left for longer than a day, this could result in the loss of the crop, or just for a short period of time could cause stunting and negative effects. This is because unlike soil, there is no buffer factor, so growers are responsible for continually monitoring conditions such as pH to ensure that everything is within the expected tolerances or ranges to maximize plant growth. Now, as I mentioned, the importance of pH. With all hydroponic systems, growers must be mindful of the pH of the solution at all times, so a continual monitor is important. So here we just see this is a Blue Labs Guardian monitor going through and just making sure we're not having massive shifts in anything. Here we do notice the pH goes potentially from 7.2 to 7.0 all the way quickly to 6.2. Yeah, they are changing. We're looking at different substrates here, but just keep in mind that sometimes it can occur very fast. Using a little pH strip is usually not advised. You need a digital monitor with a readout that you can continually be checking to make sure you catch some even slight changes very early on. Now, different substrates in hydroponic production, there are a lot to choose from. Under the category of hydroponics, there are many different substrates that can apply and still be called hydroponics. Sometimes there is no root supportive substrate, other times there are. However, with all substrates for hydroponic production, typically they only supply a physical structure for the roots and hold varying degrees of water and allow for aeration. The substrates themselves do not really produce or have a lot of nutrients to them. Popular options are clay pebbles, grow stones we see here, cocoa coir, and also rock wool. Or sometimes even, quote, no substrate and just kind of using some rock pebbles here initially and then growing the roots in kind of this aquatic environment there. Now, within hydroponic systems, there are different systems that can be selected that all qualify or classify as hydroponics, such as deep water culture, ebb and flow, indoor drip irrigation, and aeroponics. If you want to learn more about any of these four presented here, check out DeBacco University for detailed videos on each of these.